So the client sent another letter to this Andrew Lowney royal author way before you and I ever found out about that first letter. Legal letter, I mean. But you know what I mean. But how is that supposed to convince people that this isn't true? That the whole fight between Harry and his uncle didn't happen, and he didn't punch him in the face, and his uncle didn't tell him who Meghan Markle was, and that Harry hadn't done his due diligence into Meghan's past? How are we supposed to now find out that there was actually two letters sent, one before and then another one last week, like we all heard about? How is that supposed to say to the world, oh no, this didn't happen? It's not true. What? This makes it even worse, client. I'm talking directly to you. This makes it so much worse. I mean, the first legal letter, in my opinion, confirmed everything that happened. But now finding out that there was another one? A source close to the Duke of Douchebag, quote, Harry knew exactly what was coming. That first letter wasn't about reacting, it was about preventing. Well, obviously that didn't work. He wanted to shut this down before a single headline appeared. Too late for that. The source close to the douchebag continues, he might have acted like he was blindsided, but Harry had wind of the claims much, much earlier. You know, this is very bad. It's only getting worse, and I can't wait till this book comes out. But this is very bad. If you're trying to get the world to believe that something didn't happen and it's not true, the last thing you're supposed to do is send two legal letters. Harry, we're all talking directly to you and your testicle head. And this is why these people don't understand what's going on in the world, because they make these kind of moves where it's so obvious what's happening. It's so obvious that whatever this Andrew Lowney guy is going to say is true, and they tried to squash it beforehand. That's so ridiculous. A royal expert says, quote, preemptive legal action is rare. Well, Harry's done it before. This is what was the other time, in 2022 or something like that? But not unheard of. It signals confidence that the claims are not only false, but potentially actionable before they even go to print. Not only false, if anything, this proves that the claims are true. What the hell? This changes the narrative. The public thought Harry was reacting to outrage, but in truth, he had already been on the offensive way before the letter to the Daily Mail occurred. You know, as far as I'm concerned, this was the worst move you could have ever made. They should have just let it pass, let the book come out, and whatever. But you know why they did this? Because they're emotional. Because they don't have a job. Because Harry and Meghan are sitting there in that Montecito fortress, and they look at their phone. Oh, I can't believe it. Like, dude, just calm down. Let the story come out. It'll run its course, and then you'll be able to move on. But no, now he sent two legal letters, so it's very obvious whatever this guy has in his book is true.